Right. Howdy do. So, you recall last... Oh, I'm just gonna get the game going first. Of course. It's a necessary part of the whole... So, I just get excited, so I start recording before the game's open. It gives me a little chance to just catch up with you guys and see what's up, see how you doing. There it is, So, that's why I did that. We're playing Treeboquest. Yeah, last video I was pretty tired. Yeah, had a lot of not sleeping. I was up to a lot of not sleeping, and that made me really tired. So I didn't do a video. Tired, awake. So this time, Guardian or Recon. Actually, let's start off with the Guardian. He's the base guy. If you press Q, it gives you a shield and makes you invulnerable. This is good. So we're gonna take that and we're gonna see where that's gonna get us. No introductions. I'm throwing you in there. I'm not gonna tell you. You're gonna have to figure this one out for yourselves. Because life doesn't give. Sometimes that's what happens in life. So what do we got here? Oh, I'll be a little more intimate this time though. So Dragon Mortar. Sorry, I just press my Windows key. Projectiles are explosive and it's heavy, so you move around when you're shooting, and it doesn't. Okay, so what I do? You got all these weapons, right? Well, we got a skill here. So let's pick a skill and then buy a weapon that relates to the skill. So increases maximum battery, so that's our resource that lets us be invulnerable longer. Increases heavy weapons damage and reduces their speed penalty. And now that's interesting because let's just do that, because this is heavy, so you can see there it's heavy. It looks pretty heavy, so you can probably figure for yourself. But yeah, we got 15 bonus damage and speed penalty is not as bad, so that's pretty good, right? Go bang bang. Oh, that's hard to hit. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Yeah, the Dragon Mortar is kind of rough with hitting stuff that flies. Wait, where'd it go? Did I kill it? Oh. Okay. I must have killed it at some point. So you just go bang, 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 bang. How do I kill this thing? There you go. Bang. We're getting a little bit of that extra damage, but this is the beginning of the game, so you don't really, it doesn't matter too much. So yeah, I'm just running around. I got my little thingy here, and we're just lobbing and bobbing and schlobbing, you know what I mean? So, it's pretty good. The aiming's a little weird. It's kind of like it's not like any other gun, and you kind of like click the area that it lands. It's kind of weird like that. But it's not bad. It's not bad at all. And we got our first little chest here. We got a kunai. And none of these are heavy. We're doing heavy, so we're gonna grab the power cell and go on our merry way here. Just take a look at the map. Yeah, it's just pew, just shoot guys, oh, and then this guy, basically you gotta kill him because he gives if you can hit him at all. There you go. And leveled up. I kind of make an urgency of killing that guy because basically there's a finite, like when you walk in a room, right? This is my lingering logic going on here. Let's pick a perk first. Gathering a healing cell, first ammo. I don't like any of this. This is all. So I don't like that. Let's reroll. Boom. Increases elemental damage. Deploying bash nodes a random element. It fires a homing projectile. Okay, sure, why not? And then it's cryo damage and other stuff. And is this fun for you guys? I don't know. I kind of don't know how to be entertaining at all, really. I'm very self-conscious about myself, so. Arquebus. I'm just going the heavy weapon thing. That's what I'm doing. I'm committing. I'm a commitment kind of guy. You know, I commit to certain things. You know, we're just shooting everywhere and hoping to hit some pay dirt. You know what I mean? Like we're grabbing these orbs here, but that's really you know. Man, I'm just a little too good at this game, aren't I? I can just do anything really. You know, I just, you know what I mean? Just. Well, you're juking. You're a little juke boy. That guy's a little juke boy. So I'm gonna call him from now on, little juke boy. These are little. I don't know what those guys do, but yeah, those guys are. Ooh, this guy likes to come close and try to explode on you, but I'm not gonna. That's not happening this time. Not today, Chuckles. Yeah, the flying guys are a little hard to hit. I'm not super familiar with this weapon as a whole, but it's interesting. It's a different way of playing the game, you know. Alright. I'm gonna hit that guy, and I'm gonna blow up that guy, and you can double jump, so I'm just gonna, you know what I mean? Man. Ooh, level up. I might have played this game a little too much when I first got it, you know what I mean? Because I'm just kind of walking through everything. Tiny punches projectile ricochet on an enemy. I guess. Doesn't really seem very good, but like, okay, like shoots that and then meh. Let me get out of here. And you know, game's not that hard at the beginning. You know, with like something like Slay the Spire, the game's kind of hard all around. But this game's kind of starts off kind of easy, but it picks up later. Let's open the chest at least and see what we got there. Increases armor. It's a comet cannon. That's heavy, but we're playing the long con, right? So we're gonna grab the mask because that gives us just good, unconditional good benefit. It gives us armor, and armor gives us more durability all the time. That's just good. It's just a good thing. Now we could buy this shell, and that will give us even more armor, which could be kind of cool. We could be like really tanky. You know what? Let's do it. We're gonna be a little bit tanky. We're slower now, but we're tankier. So not as many juke moves. We're not a little juke boy. We're tough turtle. That's what we are. Yeah, we ain't about that move speed. We're gonna be real. Oh yeah, I haven't even used the ability. You just do that, and you know, look, I'm invulnerable. But it's just not that. Didn't really need it, you know. Like I'm full health. Nothing. We're not really worrying about too much. This robot guy. Kick his head in. Ride the little Rayleigh poo there. Sorry. Oh, look at that AoE damage. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Give him a little slap there. You know, those guys who fly are really not the easiest things in the world to hit. You have to really nail the arc. Oh man. I'll just kill the guys on the ground first and alright, pew? No. Pew? No. Pew. Eh. Or you gotta, obviously you hit something adjacent to them, like that. But I wanna get good at, I wanna be able to hit them like, you know, like mid-air, you know? That'd make me feel cool on the inside. I'm gonna deploy shield. Shield is deployed. Oh, I just realized the game volume is way too low because I turned it down earlier. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Because yeah, see that? There you go. That's a bopper for sure. That's got some bopping tendencies for sure. All right. Come on. Let's go. Come on. How do you hit this? God. Try not to curse. There we go. Come on. My God. There's a fog in the way too. Like, there we go. All right. It's a little tricky, but it can be done. Can be done. See? Blah 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 blah. And we got extra armor, so we should be a little tankier. I kind of don't really keep track. I just kind of run around and shoot things. You know, I mean, that is the game at its core. But there are some nuances if you care to notice them. But I'm not a very nuanced guy. I'm kind of a bull-headed, kind of a straight shooter. You know, pocket. I'm a lock it, pop and lock it kind of guy. See, if I wasn't such a pop and lock it guy, I'd take this gun because it's level 3 and it probably overrides the fact that our buff affects only heavy weapons. But I'm not going to take that because okay, I'll take it. Fine, I'll take it. Yeah, okay, just for now. It's not a long-term thing. All these guys basically, see, they got a shield and there's a little arrow. If you can see, there's little arrows and they're pointing that thing. So, so you got to destroy the thing, and then boom, no shield. See, it's pretty, pretty interesting mechanic there. Why is it interesting? Well, it forces you to play differently. You know, it's a little curveball. Just like how the dragon mortar curves balls. You can see the ball curves in an arc. And there's some little lasers here, but we're gonna turn on our shield, and we're not gonna worry about it. You know, we're gonna search this guy, and if you grab this, you get an upgrade, which is pretty sweet. And ooh, we get oh, it's heavy, really? Huh? Okay, that's delightful. Oh, oh yeah, yeah. That's what does that do? Damage. Half your bonus movement speed is added as damage. Well, that's a little unfortunate considering we have less than bonus movement speed. So I don't know if that decreases our damage, but gives us a chance to fire shotgun blast and gives us a little fire rate. So overall, I'm quite. It's purple. Who doesn't like purple? And deploying Bastion reduces Tiny Punch's cooldown to 0.2 seconds. Sure, I guess. Is that really any good? It just shoots a little projectile. Applies a high impact. So, hold on, it's like, what is that? It's like a little thing. It bounces around. I'm gonna kill that, and then shoot this. And just kill everything. You know what I mean? Just blah, 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 blah. Yeah, these are noticeably more powerful than what we had before there. Like they just freaking shreds them, I tell you. It's a chainsaw. I'm just gonna grab it because I like that. Ooh. Okay. What do we got? That's not. I don't want to crouch. Increases explosions. Roller increases fire rate. Don't worry about that. Oh my goodness, another dragon mortar, and it's purple. Oh, that's you gotta grab it. You gotta grab that one. What is that? All right, it's pretty yummy. Increases elemental damage. Your next reload is instant and throws an explosive grenade. Ooh, that's pretty good. Or we could do, when it's active, increases weapon damage and fire rate. That's also kind of sweet. And movement speed. You know what? Let's do that. Let's funnel into that a little bit. You know? Boom. See? And then we just freaking blah, 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 blah. It's a lot of bullets. It's many, much bullets, I do say. So, sweet. Still pretty easy. Still haven't faced too much of a challenge. We still got our Juki boys up there. I'm gonna throw up the shield and just put it all out there. Put all of our psychological trauma out there for other people to sort out. Because they trigger me. That's what it is. They trigger me. They don't... It bothers me that they don't notice that it triggers me. It bothers me. How come you don't notice, huh? Little robot? How come you're just being a little robot rolling around on the ground? Why don't you notice any of it? Why don't you fix my problems? Or at least acknowledge them in the way that I want you to. But I don't want to have to ask in a way that, like, you would understand. I'm just explaining it in a way that would make coax your feelings. Because I don't actually want to confront you. I just want you to acknowledge me. But if I'm going to have a real relationship with anybody, I have to actually confront them as people, because the same person that I might have history with isn't aware of another person that I have history with. And making that known is vulnerable. It's scary, because you don't know what that person means to you. Like one day, they might be a little jukey boy, but behind the scenes, you don't know what that little robot that flies around does in its personal life. You really don't. You only see it in the context of what I'm doing here, which is shooting in the face. And it doesn't even really, it's so preoccupied with its own jukey boy issues that it doesn't necessarily know even what you're trying to get across, so it's just doing what it's always been doing. I'm gonna grab the power cell. Yeah, that's good. I like these guns a lot. They're making this quite easy for me. I quite like that. I just unload. Just unload. It's all quite easy. I don't have to worry about aiming a stupid mortar at something that flies. You know, it's like, look at this. Like, doesn't even do good damage. Perhaps for like AoE stuff, it'll be all right. But so we'll keep it around for that. But yeah, heal. We're already full health. All right. What do we got? Little dirt mole, diggy mole. Sorry, he's a diggy mole. This is the boss. He's yeah. And he shoots out those little things there, and then you gotta jump over him, and he does one of those, and then he does one of those. But even though we lost a bit of movement speed, where the heck is he? There we go. We're still dodging. See? Look at that. Even though we're a little gimped. Don't matter. Don't matter to me. Not at all. We gotta get our takas in. Easy. Is it fun to be this easy? Not really. Hold on. Wait a second here. What the hell? Wait, what? The resolution's all screwed up. Yeah. Did I fix it? Oh my god. Has that always been the case? Oh my god. Alright. Sorry about that. That's I didn't notice that one. Increases his weapons, sure, why not? I grabbed that. I don't care. I just grabbed that, okay? Because I didn't want any of the things. I'm gonna grab dice rerolls because that's good. Okay. Increases weapon damage, increases reload speed, increases fire rate. Taking down an enemy while Bastion is active regenerates 6% battery. That's like fine, right? Because we're like trying to do that. And let's play a little game. Let's play a little spinny fuck. Sorry, spinny thing. Sorry. Let's throw up the Bastion and is it when Bastion's active that it only? Oh yeah, it is only when it's active. Okay. It doesn't last for very long, which I guess it would be imbalanced if it lasted longer. So, does that make sense? Alright. But yeah, you're a little robot. You run around and you do all this, and Bastion, I can just get all that going These guns shoot real good. They're a real good shooter. Oh, real good at shooting and all that. What I'd like to do this game is to beat the boss, because I've never actually beaten the final boss. I'm sorry, never actually done that before. So I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna do my best. Let's see if that pans out. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna really put all my marbles into it. I'm gonna activate maximum activation of all facilities. At the moment, it's not necessary because, you know, it's just some regular guys. You know, I mean, I'm cruising through this. I'm just talking. So how you guys doing? How you doing though? Right? It's not just me. We're all here on this planet. I've been reading the Bible. It's really weird. I thought the part where basically there's like a guy, his name's Lot, and then he and his daughters get like kind of, I can't remember, did they get kicked out of somewhere? Or they're like, I don't know, they're homeless, like whatever, and then his daughters are like, you know, we're not going to continue our family line because it's just us two, and then it's their dad. So they give him wine, and then they both sleep with him, and then they both have kids. So I thought that part was interesting. I didn't quite know what to make of that one. Ooh, jumpy minigame. Also, like Sodom and Gomorrah, that was interesting too. Actually, there's a lot of parts that were really weird. Actually, this is the part that really kind of, hold on. It's not heavy. I don't want it. That's the rule. Yeah, actually, the very beginning, because there's like all sorts of weird parts. Obviously, like Sodom and Gomorrah, as people have talked about before, but like so in the first chapter of Genesis, it basically says God created God created, you know, the heavens and the earth, blah, blah, blah. And then he said God created the waters, and then he created an expanse to separate the waters. And at first, in my mind, I was like, he created an expanse, so that's like a land. Like land separates water from itself, right? But then it said, in the line, it says, God called this expanse sky. So it's talking about the sky. So on the second day, he created, or whatever, whichever day it was, second or third probably, he created sky. But he described it as the expanse that separates, quote, the waters, unquote. And I was like, well, that doesn't, like, what does that mean? Like, I don't really get what that means, because sky doesn't separate water from itself, like, you know, when you talk about, like, the ocean and stuff like that. But I think what it kind of meant was basically, hot dog. No. Thanks. Increase burn. Sure. So basically, it's written in the Bible as though like there's water and then there's sky. And by the way, like in like the fourth day, he like creates land. So like, land is like not a thing. He creates water and sky before land. And then, but he created the earth before that, so I don't know what the fuck is happening. But regardless, basically it makes it seem like there's like two waters. There's like the water above and the water below. Like obviously in the time of the Bible, people didn't know certain things about the world and the universe, for they lacked the tools to properly measure things. So it was maybe like, it was basically like, they thought that there was also water above them as it is below them as well. So like first of all, they probably thought the earth, quote unquote, was flat, right? Because when you look on the horizon and you don't, you know, send someone to all sorts of reasons, but they probably thought the earth was flat. So they thought there was water that just like goes below forever, because like the deepest place of the earth they probably ever been was like the water, right? And they probably also thought that there was sky and then water that goes like above it. And the reason I think that is because that's where they think rain comes from. And like it kind of makes sense, because like right afterwards is the story of Noah, right, where he basically floods the whole planet and kills, quote, all the animals, unquote, even though I don't know what the fish are up to, but whatever. The fish drowned. But I think like before it was basically like he was saying that Uh-oh. Okay, these are like one of the rooms where there's a lot of guys. Basically what they were saying is that, yeah, there's like water above and below. They thought like water was like the bread of the sandwich, I think, is basically. And no one ever tells you that. At least no one I ever went to church with really seemed to bother mentioning that. Or really like anyone on YouTube ever. I don't know. Nobody seems to. No one in the Bible who's read the Bible. Like it's literally the fifth sentence is just like weird, right? And like the creation story is like incredibly famous, and like I've never heard anybody mention that before. So I thought that was interesting. So that was weird, and then yeah, and then a dad slept with his daughters, or no, her daughters. Oh yeah, and it's really weird. So like, God, like he's like really like God is like a really like bipolar, like borderline personality kind of guy. So like he creates man in his own image. Also fairly sexist. I mean, everyone already kind of knew that, but like it really is kind of a pretty out there. What's a shotgun? Shotguns aren't heavy. What do we got for an upgrade? What do we got? Grants infinite. Oh yeah, yeah. Just infinite ammunition. Yeah, there's other weird parts too. So basically, you know, like the snake. First of all, people say the snake tempted. You know, well, first of all, it was Eve, not whatever. The snake didn't tempt, really. He just said, well, he said, if you eat from the tree of good and evil, you will become a light god, knowing good and evil. So like, the difference between like what makes God God is the knowledge of good and evil, and then but like God put it there. Like, why did he put it there? Like, I mean, I'm making arguments that everyone knows already made, but you know, like, why would you put it there? So like, why would you put it there? You just don't put it there. So this is what I mean when he's like borderline. Basically, he's like let me give you an example. Like, let's say you're dating a girl, right? And hold on. While crouched, increased weapon accuracy and damage. Ooh, I might take that. I just said that shotguns aren't heavy, but this is kind of not so bad, actually. It's level 7 too. These are kind of in desperate need of an upgrade. Let's grab it. What do we got? Oh, it increases in fire rate. Ooh, that's cheeky. Let's play this again. What do we got? Frog Prince. Oh, well, air burning. Okay. What do we got? Well, reduces Bastion cooldown by 10%. Well, Bastion is active, repairs scratch damage. Okay. Or every 4 shots increase your neck. Okay, let's do that. So God. Okay. First of all, it really is like abundantly clear that it's a translation. It's like it's not that it's a bad translation, because like there's no way to make that what it sounded like in Hebrew or whatever sound like remotely anything in English. Like it sounds like a freaking incoherent mess. I don't know Hebrew, so I can't speak in that remark in that regard. But like it's pretty, like once you like just really let it sink into your head that this is like a fan edit, it makes a lot more sense. Because that's basically what it is. It's like it's fan fiction by, it's basically like it's basically Western culture like appropriating old Middle Eastern culture and also having to translate it. Kinda, you know, that's sort of how it goes, right? I mean, not to the precise effect, but oh, let's do a little mini game. Yeah, so there's just like a lot of really weird, like there's obviously there's gonna be weird stuff no matter what, because it's it is what it is, right? People didn't have the internet. Oh my god, what is that? Buffalo cannon. Oh. Oh, that's big. That's really big. So I'm just looking at the stats here. That's pretty juicy. Okay. So it's a fan fiction. Pretty like it's it does its best. And you also have to remember it's like dream logic. You have to remember that people like the distinction between dreams, like people dreaming and kind of the subconscious. I mean, it was written by somebody who's probably much closer with their subconscious than their actual conscious, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? So, kind of schizophrenic, possibly schizophrenic, almost certainly schizophrenic, but that's not, that kind of word kind of carries some stigma. So it's, whatever. But, yeah, so there's weird stuff. Also, God is really fickle. He's really fickle in Genesis. He's kind of like literally. So, Abraham, he was named Abram initially. Abraham. He's basically going around with his wife, and then he's like, "Shit, my wife's really hot. So if I bring her to some town, then they're gonna want to bang her." Hold on. No. Increase his head volume. No. No. Sure. Basically, yeah, his wife was well equipped in various calibers. So basically, he told everyone that she was his sister, so that. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Wait, how'd it go again? Boy, this thing did these big explosions. Sorry. Increase maximum battery. That's pretty good. Sure. Basically went around saying that it was his sister, so that they wouldn't. How did it go again? Wait. So that they wouldn't lust after her, was it? No, that doesn't make any sense, because they'd still. No, so they wouldn't kill him. Right, that's what it was. So he went around and told everybody that she was his sister, so that they wouldn't kill him, so they could take her from him, basically. Which, fair enough, I guess. I sure. That's kind of a, not optimal, but it is what it is, right? And basically, so he told them their sister. And then one time he goes to this one place, and the king or whatever, he's like, God comes to him in his sleep. So he takes his wife in, kind of he doesn't actually sleep with her or do anything like that. He just I assume takes her in, assuming she, because I guess men owned women back then, sort of, or at least I don't know, but he's a king, so he takes her. That's all you really that should make enough sense. And then in his sleep, God talks to him and says, just so you know, you're really fucked up because you just took a married woman. And he's like, hey, wait a minute. I didn't know that, because he said that she was his sister, and she said that he was her brother. So God's like, yeah, you right, actually. Yeah, so maybe don't. Yeah, so just get him out of here then. And actually, not more than that. He said yes. No. Okay. So he says. This is the translation, right? This is the translation the translation. So he says, the king says, I am in good conscience because I did not know, and that's completely fair, right? He did not. I mean, taking a person's woman, or any woman in general, is precarious, but putting that aside, he said it was in good conscience because he didn't know that it was his wife, right? And then God said, yes, I know that you were in clear conscience. Well, then why didn't then why did you say? Oh yeah, because God started off the conversation saying, he started the conversation. He woke him up in his sleep and said, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna kill you. He said you're good as dead because of what you did." he told him that, and then he said, "Wait, aren't I in clear conscience? Because I didn't know." And then God's like, "Yes, I know you're in clear conscience. So what the hell, man? Like, what's your deal, huh? What are you up to? What are you up to? What's your deal, huh? Do you not understand your own creation? Because that's the only way. Like, he made us, but like he doesn't really understand us. Is that what it is? Is that why like we keep like screwing up and then we keep saying sorry? And he's like, ugh, like he's just like, he really is just a dad. Like that's all he is. He's just a dad. Like he means well, and he knows what's best for us in theory, but like he puts us in situations and he doesn't really like listen to us. He just gets mad when we screw up. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of how he acts. I don't think he really like people say like God's a piece of crap because they hold him to such a high standard, right? But like God is he's not human, but he is flawed. Like he isn't perfect at all. He thinks he's perfect. He thinks he never makes mistakes. He never apologizes for anything, but like he just but he does like he really truly is wise and really truly does know what's best, but like he just can't understand how like someone would just not listen to him. He just can't understand, even though he literally made us. So it's kind of just like, like it's just, he's just a dad, and that's fine, but like just say that, like, and where's mom? Like where is mom? Like God is male, referred to in the he pronoun. It's like, well, where is she? Where'd she go? Like, why are you a single dad? Why are you doing this all by yourself? Like, the whole point of like union and there being male and female is so you guys work together to make a better world. But you think you're so great. You think that you're right about everything, and you don't understand her because you never really listened to her, but she also really fucked you up because she's a woman and women are crazy. But so I get it, but you know what I mean? Like he is truly very misunderstood, and I, in a way, I feel bad for him. At the same time, I can't, because he made me. So like that was your decision. You understand? That's kind of one of the less interesting boss fights. So it doesn't. It's kind of weird, So, what do we got? Comet Cannon. That's kind of fun. It's big. Buffalo Cannon, Comet Cannon. This one. The problem with this one is it doesn't really take advantage of the stim bubble thing, because I want it to like shoot fast. This one shoots fast, or... Oh, it's this one. Oh, boy. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Crystal damage. Increases by half bonus movement speed. Increases reload speed when the clip is empty. Sure. We got... Increases heavy weapons fire rate and damage, but increases speed penalty. Oh my god, so we're gonna be, like, super slow, but that's okay. Like, look at that. That's actually not that bad. Okay, so we're, like, really... Increases... Oh my goodness. Every 2 seconds, taking damage from... Hell yeah. Alright. We are heavy weapons guy. I'm gonna take a drink of my lemonade. Yeah, the Bible's quite confusing. And like, if it truly is the word of God, like, then take it at face value. Like, don't read any more into it than what is literally there. Like, maybe God doesn't know what the hell he's doing because he's a single dad and all his kids are just running around doing stuff he doesn't understand. And he's like, why are you doing all this? Like, I know what's best for you. Just listen to me. And we're like, no, I want to get the new iPad or whatever. Just take it at face value for what it is. It's a confused single dad. I don't know where mom is. I really don't. I'm sure she has her reasons, as we all do. But yeah, like, mom, like, what the hell? Like, dad's kind of a fucking psycho. Like, he drowned everybody, Like, he drowned. Can you do something about that a little bit? He drowned everybody, with the flood. I think that's that's taking things a bit too far. I know he's disappointed, and I know he knows what's best for us, but maybe drowning every living thing, not even including the fish. Like he's like so angry he doesn't even understand like what he's saying. He's like, I'm gonna flood the earth and I'm gonna drown every living creature, including the creature I made that that breathes in the water. I'm gonna drown them all, and there's gonna be nothing left because I'm so angry. And we're like, okay, Dad, I don't know. Do you know what you're saying right now? I don't really because he is like a trustworthy guy. He does follow up with what he says, so he does it. He literally does it, and then. And then it's like, okay, well, the fish are like just vibing, you know, some vibing fish, and he's like, and by the end he's like, Noah, you are, because Noah's the only one. He's like, he liked Noah because he just found favor in him. I'm not sure what his reasons were. And he's like, Noah, you're a good guy. You know, you're a good guy. I like you. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. Do I have the green key yet? You need the green key to open this here. Oh, I do have it. You get a little box. Ooh, what's a flak cannon? Fires. What is that? Oh, and it fires a flak grenade. Deals. Oh, it increases the fire rate over 1 second. And then the explosive grenade is tripled. Oh my goodness, what a delight! We got a new perk too. That's not bad, but we already have like good reload speed buffs, I think, don't we? Wait. Or that would make the salt shaker completely useless, which is not necessary. I mean, we can deal with it, but increases. Let's try again. Reduces Bastion cooldown. That's pretty good. Increases. Yeah, let's do that. We'll be in the thick of it. Anyways, I've rambled enough about God. I do appreciate him for his creation, but I think he needs to take a vacation. He said he rested on the 7th day, but I'm not so sure he really did. I think he just said that he rested, but he still like feels bad. That's what I think. Yeah, so it's got some stuff that's hard to look past, but you just gotta not take it personally, which is like the advice, you know, like if you read a manifesto by your dad, I think the best advice you could be would read it, like really read the whole thing and like listen to what it's saying, but don't take any of it personally, because he's very emotionally unstable, and he kind of can't handle his own emotions, but he is right. Just don't take it personally. Come on, what's going on here? You're holding me back here. Yeah, so that was my experience with that. And that was only like the first half of Genesis, or actually like the first like quarter, fifth, I don't know. And like, also, yeah, people live to like 900. I don't know what that's all about. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, maybe people just like were not keeping track of time correctly because, you know, they didn't have like what does a year really mean? You know, like, do they know what a year is, or like, is our year the same as their year? You understand? Or is that kind of like a dream thing where it's kind of like someone who lives 900 years had like 900 years worth of life in them or something? You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. They had like more life in them, so they lived longer. It's not necessarily they lived longer, they just were like metaphorically longer lived. You know what I mean? It's entirely possible. There are some interesting things of note, though. Obviously, it is not a science textbook, but there are some things that kind of allude to science in a manner that are fulfilling. So I'll give an example. When when Adam and Eve eat the fruit of the knowledge of good and evil, God curses them. He says, "Cursed are you for eating from the plant that I put there, and the snake that I put there, and the everything, everything. And I made you in my image." So, does that mean you would have done the same thing in our position? Like, you don't really know what it's like to be actually human. I guess that's what Jesus is all about. He literally he's like, fine, I'll be human for a bit and I'll see what happens. And then he's like, oh my God, you people are horrible. What a pussy. Oh my God. But basically, they ate from the tree of good and evil. And then he's like, oh my God, what have you done? I'm going to curse you now. And he says, you got to really, note that it's the things he says and the things he doesn't say. So, don't be too bothered by, okay, so what is, the ultimate sin of eating from the forbidden fruit? What does that mean? And the thing he says to the woman is, I'm going to give you increased pain during childbirth, right? I can't remember if I heard this from somebody or I just thought of it, but, babies, human beings have really, really big heads. And they also have a really long, gestation period, or not gestation, sorry. They have a long, it takes a long time for us to, in any other animals, has a baby, and then within, 2 weeks, that baby's got their shit figured out and they're moved out. We take, I'm some of us are still living with our moms. Some of us all live with our parents till we don't move out very soon. That's what I'm trying to say. We take and it's not even some of it's literally not our fault. A 4-year-old, no matter in what situation, will just never survive in the real world ever. Ooh. It's not heavy. Don't need it. What do we got? Increases non-elemental damage. Increases pitcher. Increases hitting cells efficiency. I have 44? Holy crap. I guess I'll do this. Pinging appealing cell refills 1 ammo and 2% energy. Huh. Wait a minute. What if I have, one of those big guns? I mean, this is a big gun, but you know what I mean. That grenade launcher thing. That would be really good, wouldn't it? Wow. Okay. So, what I'm trying to make a connection between is basically the tree of knowledge and good and evil. You could think of it as whatever force that makes human beings human and kind of separates us. Wow, it does restore just one's whole ammo. That's kind of insane. So the kind of the vague, not specific, but obviously very self-evident thing that separates us from the rest of the animal kingdom. That you can relate that to how long we take to actually fully mature, in our sense at least. And the massiveness of a baby's head, just how utterly helpless it is when it is first initially born. You can kind of imagine those things are related. That's kind of those are related concepts. And the fact that God says, I am cursing you with painful childbirth, is kind of an allusion, not an illusion, an allusion to that. If that makes any sense, right? Because we metaphorically or evolutionarily ate from the knowledge of good and evil, and now we our eyes are open, whatever, and now because our brains are so big and we're so vulnerable when we're young, it means, that, what I just said, basically. So, is that kind of interesting? I think it's interesting. Yeah, it's got little tidbits like that. It's not like they intended it necessarily that way, but it's not necessarily a coincidence either. Painful childbirth. Yeah, he curses. He likes to curse people. You're cursed! Cursed, I tell you! Odd book. Very odd book. A lot to say about it. Obviously, it's pretty important to a lot of people, myself included in a certain way. It's I do regard it. Not in any way in particular, but I do regard it. What's going on here? You're trying to shoot me right now? Is that what it is? Oh, I can't use my power. Oopsie daisy. Yoink. Alright. Well, that's heavy, technically. Wait, hold on. Go away. Which one is flak cannon, comet cannon? Oh, this one. I don't really care for this one. Whoosh. Boop. Yeah. So it's how does this do? Not bad. Yeah, it's a weird book. It's a really weird book. There's a lot of rambling on about stuff that doesn't matter. It's like, oh, this guy was this guy's son, and this guy was this guy's son, and this guy was this guy's son. Also, yeah, it's just really weird. Another really weird part was like, he's like, there's a guy, I think it's Abraham, pre-Ham. Well, I forgot I have the grenade launch ability. He's basically, they're talking about Sodom and Gomorrah, the two cities, basically. And God's like, those places are fucking wicked. I'm gonna fucking destroy them. And he's like, okay, but have you considered that maybe not every single person in that city is wicked? And then, oh, I don't have the thing. He's like, yeah, if you can maybe, and he's like being very specific. It's like, excuse me, Lord, I don't mean to be rude at all, and please, I'm a worm before you, and I don't know anything, but have you considered potentially that there might be 50 people in the city that are not wicked? And then God's like, I hear you, Abraham, and you know what? If there's 50 people in that city that are not wicked, then I will not destroy the city. And then he's like, okay, God, listen, I know I'm really out of line here, and I really shouldn't be saying any of this at all. In fact, I really should just probably go. I'm late. I'm not doing what I should be doing. But I really, if I could just ask one more question. So if there were, like, for instance, like 45 people, like 4 or 5, like not 50, but like 5 less, basically. So 50 minus 5, 45. If there were, like, hypothetically, I'm not saying, like, if this is real or, like, true or anything, you don't have to take it seriously, or anything I say seriously. It's just, if there were 45 people in there, would you destroy the city? Just asking for a friend. And God says, no, if there are 45 people in the city, I'm not gonna destroy it. If they're not wicked, 45 people, I won't do it. And then Abraham's like, so, okay, it's really funny. It's stupid. I'm not even gonna say it, really. It's like, it's just really out of line for me to be doing this. It's not something I'm really comfortable with. I don't want to be doing this. I just feel for some reason that, like, I have to. So hypothetically, if there were like 40 people, like 40, yes, Abraham 40, yeah, 40. So if there was 40, would you destroy everyone in the city? I'm trying to do this jumping puzzle. No, Abraham. If there was 40 people in that city that were not wicked, I wouldn't destroy it. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do something like a thumper. Oh, it's not heavy. Okay, bye. And then he goes all the way to 10, and then he stops. Like, he doesn't go, like, you think, like, climactically, like, you'd be like, God, if there was just, I'm begging you, if there was just one person in that city worth saving, would you not destroy it? He goes down to 10 and then stops. He's just like, God, if there's 10 people, would you stop? Would you kill him? He's like, no. And then the conversation ends. It's like, well, why'd you stop there? That's the line? That's the, like, that's the part that could, where am I supposed to go? Did I miss? Where am I going? Going up here? But it was locked, right? Hold on. What's going on over here? Oh, I have to. Oh, I had to do both of the things. Oops. Okay. And then, yeah, and then he just stops at 10. It's like, well, why? What the hell? Why? Taking down enemies. While you have no scratch damage, increases fire rate. Hmm. Hmm. Every 2 seconds taking damage regenerates. That's not bad. This is also good, though. You know what? I'm going to take that. Because we are the heavy weapons guy. And we got lots of armor, remember? So, that's a good synergy. So it's strange. He just stops at 10. I guess at that point, I'm not going to think about it too hard. It's, oh my god, you move fast. Beetle Royale. Oh! What? Oh. What? I didn't know there was another level to this. Huh. Is there like a point where it's like not, you can't fall? Oh boy. Ow. Stop. You're hurting me. What are these guys doing? Get out of here. Okay, that's gonna hurt as soon as I'm not invulnerable. Yee. It really is kind of like a weird amalgamation of a lot of different things. It's an amalgamation of culture, of history, of personal thoughts that maybe are best left not shared to the public, perhaps, but whatever. It's got a little bit of everything. It's got a little something for everyone. Maybe that's why it's so popular. You know, it's got a little something there for everyone. If you're a mom and you're having tough with the kids, you read Proverbs. If you're a dad and you want a reason to control people, you read the whole thing. And imagine that you'd be every single prophet all at once at the same time. Increases reload speed, but nah. Reduces Bastion cooldown, sure. Okay. Do we play? We play once. Let's see. How good we get. 1 perk reroll token. That's not so bad. What do we got? Dual Viper's card. Very nice, very nice. I don't see any new heavy weapons, so we'll upgrade and perhaps reroll prefix. Okay. Let's see. Deal shock damage, increased armor. That's very good. Magazine size. Okay, we take. Oh, you got a little more less gravity because it's on the moon. So, yeah, Bible. Tell me in the comments which chapter of the Bible is your favorite. You know, tell me which one's your squeeze, your pride and joy. My God, I'm getting destroyed at the moment. Shapers. Oh my God. I die. I don't think I've reloaded my weapon yet. Oh shoot. Oh no. We're fine. I kind of don't want to die because then I might... Whoa. Oh my goodness. I kind of want to talk more, you know? Let's... Oh boy. Okay, come on. Come on. We're bringing this one home, as I said we would. That's what I said we'd do, and that's what I'm gonna do, baby. Oh. I forgot to use my alt fire still. Alright. Yeah, get out of here. No match for me, man. Alright. What do we got? Hey. Why can't I get in there? Oh, man. Please tell me this isn't the health I get for the boss. Oh, no. Oh, and oh my God, another one. Okay, there's the station there. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm gonna kill every... I'm hacked. Oh, crap. Oh, balls. Oh, buddy. booty shorts. Oh, we got a new upgrade. I don't like any of that. Increase weapon damage. Increasing healing cells. Let's do that. Gives us a little more healing cells. Possibly. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Oh my goodness. We are not doing well in the health department. No. Oh no. Oh, these guys are real pain in my... What's shooting the shock thing? Oh, it's that right there. Okay. Die. Die, 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 die. Uh-oh. 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 Oh my god. No! So I'll just read the Bible. It's all right. I give it a 7 out of 12.